Let me tell you why you're here. You're here because you know something. What you know you can't explain, but you feel it. You felt it your entire life. It is this feeling that has brought you to me.
Now that we have shot ourselves with the silver bullet that murdered the Indians of America to find some gold and adorn the mask of our atrocity. Now that we feed ourselves poisoned food and asphalt, and then forced to swallow every blade of grass, every atom of self, every star of birth contains the ultimate treasure of ancient truth diagrams. Now that we have buried our hands in the moist, fresh soil of cosmic consciousness and pulled out carat after carat of organic chi and a silk tie, and now that we have found the freedom of self and ghetto rap rhythms, now that we have obliterated our spirituality and replaced it with checkout counter gossip, beauty, skin deep topics, greasy tabloid fever, running higher, linked ourselves arm in arm to our sisters and brothers to form a fence of worthy resistance in front of bulldozer, dangerous guns in the hands of our unborn children to rape anyone who's different. Now that we continue our senseless destruction of the rainforest that's already
I told you I can only show you the door.
break on this massive
You
road
have
that
to
never
walk.
existed.
The honor is
For the
mine.
sake of coming forward. Now that we might want to jump off, we don't want to risk the comfort of our ignorant blindness.
All I'm offering is the
Now that we
truth.
can see the same
After
end
this, there is no turning
beyond
back.
the golden arches of our fast food slaughterhouses, we keep eating, filthy green money and dirty paper plates and styrofoam cups filled with syringe needle hormone, corn syrup. Now that flowers are made out of cloth, people and plastic,
All I'm offering is the truth.
now that we have
After this, there is
arrested
no
ourselves, been placed behind
After this, there
bars
is no
of
turning back.
insanity. Now that the jury is still out, the case is mad, silent.
At last.
I remember when the living was so smooth. There was no need for me to bring out the sound of these blues. I remember when being together didn't end in being alone. I remember when you said welcome, you meant welcome home. And I'm tired, I'm so tired, fussing between right and wrong. I guess the only way that I'm gonna stay in the battle is to fight it with this song. There's a valley to cross, and I'ma meet you on the other side, where truth is the cost, the sacrifice is pride. So if the sun brings an end to your day, don't you worry, there's another one on the way. And if your dreams end when you open your eyes, don't you worry, there's another one on the rise. What you choose could be sometimes what you lose. So let destiny fall where it may, and don't choose your way. Well, everything is scripted in our lives anyway. So when they find the answer to the question why, I still can't wait to see that shark look in their eyes, to find out the answers were lying there, right there behind their eyes. So don't depict yourself by the world that surrounds your soul. Let your soul depict the world in which you control. So if the sun brings up into your day, don't you worry, there's another one on the way. And if your dreams end when you open your eyes, don't you worry, there's
seen true. These eyes have seen a certainty way past me and you.
Returning to the blast furnace, just to scratch the surface on why so many in the circle want to set conditions for definitions on how the rest is living. Fuck all that skepticism, nepotism was my best decision. My fam is hella driven by premonition, check your vision. We getting a new era kicking and anyone is welcome, long as that devilism doesn't end with them. Cause as I grow to know the game, I learn the trick is to keep emotions tame, to control the pain without becoming unstrung and numb as Novocaine. Engraved labels only serve to turn the tables. One love, the goal's the same. I thought for certain Bergen told you only brick walls can hold the name.
Summertime, I'm gone, and I know I'm coming back again.
Bring me another sweet melody.
Here we go.
ocean, floating through this mystic mist, until a drop of sun fell down, setting me adrift. And when I passed by the ocean, I engraved it with a wave. Though 1,000 ages passed, it seemed to last me just a day. So I looked onto the shore, thinking there was more to do, but it spit me to the clouds, loudly pouring down on you. But you can't contain the rain, but some will put it in a box. But I've reached my destiny, feeding trees and cleaning rocks. Could it be falling again, falling again? Could it be falling again, falling again? Could it be falling again, falling again? Could it be falling again, falling again?
to the party of Nefertiti dressed as Scherazade, sharing a myriad of stories, partly truth and mostly falsity, and asked the queen to contemplate the boy who learned to levitate, and the infinitesimal improbability of the fraction of a decimal of the global population who happened upon human reincarnation. And at a time now past, the man who allowed silly, sentient creatures to be his ultimately enlightening teachers, like a loophole. Let poetry be the Rosetta Stone for deciphering the specifics of ancient hieroglyphics of Morpheus's moon on the pharaoh's son's tomb. Soon come, home I yelled. Word to the stacked up tenements lining cracked down pavement made with the sediment of stories told and sold to the neighborhood children on streets which meet in alphabetical order within numerical borders joined by corners like a metaphor. Let poetry be the tied together sneakers tangled to the telephone wire suspended above your not so average alley. Something somewhere flies through my room at night, echoing in and out of dreams and leaving feathers sweeping the morning. It's lyrical like the names of tubes of oil paint, hues and things spelled to rhyme with happily. A truly test of one's mind's own strength and seeing yourself clearly, and never moving because of or towards fear. Near the doorway, there's a comfortable breeze blowing, enough to remember movement and change, and through a crack, a light pours in to read by, kinda like waking before sleeping and other out-of-focus moments in eternity. See, all that's thought out could stand up and shout, but the roar would be louder if all the never-been-born ideas stood up and whispered. The roar would be louder, louder.
You don't wanna be a conversation full of thoughts better left unsaid. Out of breath while you're still living, laid to rest before you're dead. So when you've fallen down, well, I will carry you and show you that the ground is just a point of view, and all of your mistakes will vanish with the wake, and everything you found will melt into this sound. You're reaching for that utmost feeling, you're seeking something you already know. You slipped and tripped and hit the ceiling, whisked along within the undertow. So when you've fallen down, I will carry you and show you how the ground is just a point of view, and everything you've made will slowly start to fade, and everything you found will melt into this sound. It's all there for the taking, it's all arranged and preconceived. So calm your mind and stop your shaking, it's all for you if you believe. And I'll be there with the rhythm, singing by the riverside, just a breath amongst the wisdom, but every wave creates a tide. So when you've fallen down, I will carry you and show you that the ground is just a point of view, and everything you show releases to the flow, and everything you found will melt into this
One.
Settle down, child. Let go of all those things that you hide. 'Cause if you're looking for another day, or maybe just an easy way to make it alright for a while, let me show you the door. Saddle that's been rattling you. Let me make it move. Brought back by the wind, with the sample of the places you've been. One more time on this back and forth highway we ride. But I'm going nowhere but within, and I can feel just what you're wishing. For the moon to pass slowly and the stars to stay in the sky. 'Cause when the sun brings the day around and conversations trickle down, leaving us with nothing undone, let me show you the door. I know you're leaving with the dawn. Our energy is never gone, and the mysteries are becoming more fun. But couldn't breathe deep, my friend. There's no need to pretend, 'cause this is where we've been our whole lives. And it's all getting clearer now. The time's coming nearer now, and we're just a mirror, so let this reflect in your eyes. See, I'm that iridescent, candy-coated bridge overflowing the unfolding golden stretching surprise. Balancing all the ins and outs. See our lives. Riding on the wavelengths, constant
seen stars bloom and shine in their first light. I've danced with ancient souls and kept them in my view. I know all things are whole and everything that's new. Water's reflection, painting the sky blue. Vibrations of sound waves bouncing off of you, mixing with the rhythm and blending with the verse, using these creations to hypnotize the earth. All around the world there's an underground of kindness, faced by the oppression from the mindless, stuck inside the blindness. So now we're breaking it down for you to see that we can redefine this with the energy that's timeless. Flow like the heat out of a fire. Know that way you know we'll keep it smooth. So you'll see it into the sound. Watch it grow from the ground and move everything around and move everything around. The music, man, precious possession away.
Making our music in sync with the universe. Brings all the chaos to order. Everyone knows.
Days ain't getting shorter at a party.
Who could do it exactly?
Yes! Claim and respect.
Cause only God knows.
The music.
So you'll seeds into the sound. Watch it grow from the ground. You're moving everything around, moving everything. So you'll seeds into the sound. Watch it grow from the ground. You're moving everything around, moving everything. So you'll seeds into the sound. Watch it grow from the ground. You're moving everything around, moving everything. So you'll seeds into the sound. Watch it grow from the ground. You're moving everything around, moving everything. So you'll seeds into the sound. Watch it grow from the ground. You're moving everything around, moving everything. So you'll seeds into the sound. Watch it grow from the ground, moving everything around, moving everything. So
I was 14 years old when I first got the urge to ride. My parents didn't want me to, so not listening, I lied. And I bought a scooter, anyways I said one I could afford, cause everything was just too far for me and my skateboard. Well, I parked it at the apartments, 2 blocks up and to the right. I'd sneak there in the morning and I'd have it back by night. The muffler was loose, I flew up the hills with ease. Had all the kids in town saying, come on man, please let me ride your scooter. Oh scooter, better to me than a mold of weed. You may go a little slow, but you take more I go. That's all that I need. Scooter, oh scooter, better to me than a mold of weed. You may go a little slow, but you take more I go. That's all that I need. Now one day I got pulled over, cause I only had one mirror. I guess if I had the other, then I could have seen much clearer. That cop followed my licensed ass all through the town. That bastard stole my bike and put it up in the impound. Oh, and I went to court and I paid my fines and never got that scooter back. Just another brother knocked down by a system that's on crack. Oh, left alone to walk, no motorized transpo. I used to feel so high, but now I feel so low. Let me tell you about my scooter. Oh, scooter, better to me than a bowl of weed. You may go a little slow, but you take me where I go.
Scooter much smoother than the blues and mellow jazz. Down in NC, she's good to me, known as a Re-Evouloution. Oh, this love affair is bound to blast. She truly is the best. Not a one-time cheap use rental like you find down in Key West. Scooter, oh Scooter, you're better to me than a bowl of weed. You may go a little slow, but you take more effort, and that's all that I need. Scooter, oh Scooter, you're better to me than a bowl of weed. You may go a little slow, but you take more effort, and that's all that I need. And that's all that I need. Restless child, raging on a balanced beam of dreams, tallying schemes made up of potions, powders and creams. So afraid of all those choices you've already made. The landslide's been laid, tumbling with costumes from the parade. You're hollow inside, with a heart as a shirt you wouldn't hurt no one as you hide. You're pickled and snide underneath the foliage of July, and that's just fine. You snag the stars and you talk like wine, belligerent and obese. Wipe that gunk off of your teeth. See you and I, we've been through this before, so I can't help you anymore. You're always right, you're never wrong, and that's why you fight. Scream and shout unless you're not the type of person that I'm talking about. It's such a mess. A calendar, computer, commuter, hopelessly stressed. Dressed to impress with the weight of a pocketbook stealing his breath. A monster machine, a skyscraping scandal glittering green. All neat and pristine. Tear down the forest and shit in the stream, and sell me your lies. Wrap me up in plastic and put me in skies where nothing ever dies and everyone gets their piece of the pie. See you and I, we've been through this before, so I ain't gonna help you anymore.
nothing like love when you need a companion. Like the wing to the dove, it can take you there. I'll bring you to the edge of them wide rolling hills. Fill you with the truth and wash away your cares. Now I spent years on the front lines of motion, each moment giving way to the next. I'm walking through these pillars of sweet devotion, living like a cause, watching the effect. So won't you smile down on me, Father, 'cause I'm gonna need your saving grace. And meanwhile I'll just take my time as everything takes its place. Check it out. Now you say that you got your reasons, but they're giving you strength and they set you free. But you're walking that trail between the thrill and what's real. You're looking for free will, and all you find is destiny. See, now the gateway's always open, whether you're too proud to admit it or too clouded to see, until those reasons are broken. Time will toss you round, and it'll never let you be. So won't you smile down on us, Father, 'cause we're gonna need your saving grace. Meanwhile, we'll just take our time as everything takes its place. Smile down on us, Father, 'cause we're gonna need your saving grace. Meanwhile, we'll just take our time as everything takes its place. Meanwhile, I'll just take my time as everything takes its place. Meanwhile, I'll just take my time as everything takes its place. 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 Every little thing. Everything takes its place. As everything takes its place. Yeah, come along, my children. Oh, before we lose everything we need and give life. Realize the blood you bleed. Creation from the stars to the sea. Yeah, come along, my children. Oh, before we lose everything we need and give life. Realize the blood you bleed. Creation from the stars to the sea.
And dig this message that I send ya. As the earth suffer from collective schizophrenia and fear-based dementia, we must find our center and bring an end to divided thought trains that lead us nowhere, but still tend to keep us separate. Then take this fact and digest it. No matter who you are, you come from the Fertile Crescent, connected by bloodlines, way before flood times, before hieroglyphics, pterodactyls, and sun signs. We was one kind, one tribe with one skin. Scattered nomadics trying to build something without mundane politics to divide us. No insiders, outsiders, and your highness dick riders. Just community in unity, using it. Resources of the forest and the sea and the forces of the mind to make the courses realign and build a civilization that would last for generations and give their seeds education. They had patience and dedication and thus became a strong nation. But that shit is ancient, and now overpopulation got us rat racing, seeking separations to build a common army and get more food. That shit harms me, puts me in a fucking bad mood. Cause now the world is so rude that half the children alive think that love is a lie or it's up in the sky. And they be wondering why they gotta suffer and die with mud in their eye before they get a cut of the pie. I wanna fucking defy this whack tradition and get back past religion and baptism to the lost vision, the core systems, a thought risen from ancestors. The real shit, not just hand gestures and symbols and overpriced temples, but true understanding of the self and the mental. Plain and simple, all magic got tribal life at its axis. And like a family is always disastrous. We all the same, so what's the difference? This is the time for fusion and evolution, not division. Let's start providing an environment where the science of the spirit can be taught to all who hear it. Hear it, 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 hear it.
Yeah, come along, my children. Oh, before we lose everything we need and give life.
Realize the blood you bleed.
Creation
from the seed to the tree.
My thoughts are guiding as I'm wandering through Babylon. I'm surviving as an elevated vagabond. Magic in the flesh accepted in a hocus pocus. I'm focused like Siddhartha when he sat and held the lotus. There is a holy opus that every soul composes. Lead yourself to freedom, kid, don't sit and wait for Moses. Most like Otis Redding, y'all can get no satisfaction. That's just a fraction of the ultimate distraction that be separating you from the one that we are. From Gaia to the moon, to the sun, to the stars. Minds are our tools in this school known as Earth. Since birth I've searched the lost land for word. I know not the ways of a robot. Although I smoke pot and meditate on no thought, it seems the highest plane has simply sparked my brain. I feel my psyche is expanding as I start to train. I see my way as DNA begins to rearrange. I'm seeing strange projections I dissect them, and it seems to change my being's range of being. My fear I am forgetting, meditating, separating from my ego as I'm sitting analyzing, sizing down to a molecule. It's kinda like my egos are soluble. What if you fall, you will rise like a phoenix, saved by the power of a stellar double helix known as Cirrus. And Cirrus, like Isis, saved Osiris, seeing cosmic synchronicities reflecting off the mirrors. Out and out of space, I'm only traveling the circuits of the solar system, gaining wisdom. All the skies are kissed many times. I'm the I'm, and it's time to shine as the energy of God in my spine and its rhyme. No ball and chain, I sold on my sheep. A holy man wandering the land as a seek.
Yeah, come along, my children. Whoa, before we lose everything we need and give life.
Realize the blood you bleed. Creation from the tree to the seas. My spirit's hard like a temple guard. Divine presence is the essence when I lay my cards. It's spent years germinating in the constellations to bring it nice like Christ, to bring light to life. I'm reeling in a feeling of appealing, healing, to lift us past the ceiling with the message I'm revealing. But I'm strong with change, come with force, come to stay, cause I ain't gonna sit and watch this world waste away. My mind speaks of the emanating doom if we can't put an end to all this hating. Soon come the paradise we're wishing for. In case you're misinformed, your future's like an open door. See, you could always have anything you need if you could see that everything you do is like a seed. I plant a planet and a man to heat a holy creed. Our mama's crying, but damn it, now she don't have to bleed. See, we can stay sick, or we could choose to cleanse, or we could fall apart and finally realize the end. But I'm gonna flip that trend, kick the rudest breaks, reach the Buddhist fate, achieve that lucid state until we all relate, until we all the same, until we lose our bodies and we ain't got no names, until we all return to the source of the sum, achieving the one by summoning the magic of drums. That's why my grip sings over 6 strings. I get you spun like a top through melodic hip hop until we realize the link. Grace creation with patience, bring the ways of the ancients through lyrical cadence. I'm like an archangel through them dark angles. I bring the spark to the fire that will carry us higher. It's the age I've been wanting for like years. We're choosing love over fear, cause that's why we're here.